Good morning everyone. Today we are inside in Ganmain again, down at Central Garage, also known as Williamson's Garage. And we've got some cool ones here to restore. I'll take you for a bit of a walk. So obviously once upon a time this building was never here. It's actually the fire station at the moment. Along this wall we have some beauties. As you can see there is a Union motor oil sign. We're still yet to work out exactly what this top one is. We think it might be a tyre brand, but we're not sure. We've also got an Atlantic. You just see the A there. And in a bit further, that big Castrol. So obviously, once upon a time when this building was near, you would have been able to see them from down the main street. But so 4 different signs here to restore. These ones are going to come up awesome. So we'll get the Texas out, start marking them out, and get into it. This little alleyway is not very wide, so it's hard to get a good shot here, but you can see the Castrol sign showing through there. Let's move along a little bit. There's motor oil, Wakefield, and right at the top there's a black border that runs all the way down there, right to the ground, and then right over to where this old window used to be. So the whole background will be red. So this one would have really stood out before this building was put in the way. Yeah, it's going to be a beauty. And as we move along, back to that Atlantic sign, you can just see it there. If you look down low, motor oil, and there's a bit of text that runs through the middle which we can't quite make out. Then as before, this one up here which we still get to work out, but bear with us and we'll figure it out. Righto, we've had a pretty productive day. Union's all marked out. The Super Spirit was a little bit harder to find, but we managed to find it not too bad. The sign we've been having a bit of trouble with is this one. So we managed to work out, it says radio at the end, and we found the word new at the start. We think it says system in the middle, but there's a bit of other lettering going on in the background that we can't quite work out. So we're going to come back to that one and see if we can figure that one out. So yeah, new system radio. Come back to that. The Atlantic sign's all marked out. The Castrol one's all marked out. And this Atlantic one's actually turned out to be pretty big, so we've got motor oil down the bottom. It should be good when it's all painted up, so anyway, it's knock off time. See you tomorrow. Righto, we are back on site here in Ganmain and we're about to start the Union sign. So we're going to get some sandpaper out, the whipper snipper, clean up along this bottom edge, and then start prepping that tin. We've got it all marked out. And we can start putting some paint on. Yo! Well, that's us done for another day down here in Ganmain, so everything's now first coated. So we need to get some more red. So have to duck over to Bunnings, but then we'll second coat all the red. There's a blue outline to go around the Union. And I think the word non-detonating is supposed to be in between Union and Super Spirit, so we're going to add that as well. Anyway, stay tuned. G'day everyone, we're back in Ganmain today, working on Williamson's Garage. So last time we were here, we got up to first coat and everything. So today I'm going to start second coating the red. Hopefully put a blue outline around that Union, and second coat the white, and maybe start the Atlantic, but we'll just see how we go. Time to get the brushes out, get into it. Some nice new red paint. Let's go. Morning everyone, we are back here in Ganmain at Williamson's Garage. We're going to quickly get in and knock out a border around this Union Super Spirit sign, and then it's basically done apart from a few little touch-ups. We're going to move further along and get started on the Atlantic sign, and Ash is also going to start on the Castrol sign. So still plenty of work to do down here, but it's all starting to come together and looking pretty sweet, so stay tuned. Righto, that's the Union Super Spirit done and dusted. Speaking of being dusted, that's what Ash is doing now. He's got the Atlantic sign all prepped, sanded up, and he's just blowing all the dust off now. We thought this might be a better option than using water, just so as you can see, all he is in the shadow, so we don't want to keep it all wet and be walking in mud and stuff all day. So he's just going to blow that clean. As you can see, he's got the trestles up there, and the Castrol one's way too. It's all marked out. He's just in the middle of prepping it, getting rid of it, the last of the flaky paint, and we can start putting paint on there as well. So time to get some more paint out and go again. Some of the red background of the Castrol starting to go on now, starting to pop out, and you can start to see that Atlantic sign coming back to life. It's pretty cool. Righto, that's us for the day. So, as mentioned before, the Castrol sign's all marked out, but we've got the first coat of red on, as you can see there. We've started cutting in a bit of the white. While Ash was doing that, I've got all the Atlantic cut in. So the main lettering is red with the middle line blue, and there's a blue border to go on there. And then we're going to get up and do that radio sign. But Union one's done, that's half done. We're well into this one. Get another good day on site and we'll have their backs broken. And we'll really be getting somewhere. Stay tuned. Good morning everyone, we're back on site in Ganmain. Haven't been here for a few days, but here you can see where we got up to last time. So today I'm going to get the red out and start brushing all the Atlantic sign in. And Ash is going to keep going on the Castrol sign, which is really starting to pop out. It's only had one coat so far, and parts of it haven't had any, but yeah, we're definitely making progress. It's really starting to come together. G'day everyone. So as you know, the Union one's finished. We've got a little bit of second coating to go on the Atlantic, but it's all basically there and done. Just needs a few touch-ups and a couple of things given an extra hit. The red's all been second coated on this. Ash is about to second coat the yellow and the white, and I'm about to start marking in the black. So yeah, there's a lot of work that's gone into this one. As you can see, we've painted over the top of the black texture, and it showed through enough, and we've just marked it out again. So rather than trying to cut in around there, we just went straight over the top, and because the texture bleeds through the paint, it allows us to see the letter underneath, which will makes it a little bit easier. So yeah, I'm going to start putting all that black on, and this sign will really start to come alive once that black starts to sharpen it up. It's a shame this building's in the way just here. It sort of blocks the view, but anyway, this would have stood out from a long way away once upon a time. Morning everyone, we are back on site here in Ganmain. We've come to finish the Castrol sign. So as you would have seen in the previous videos, they're all but done. I think we just need to do a bit of second coating on the white on the Atlantic, but today we're turning our attention to the Castrol. So Ash has just finished marking out the lettering now, and I'm going to get the black out, and it's really only the black that we've got to do. So everything else has had a couple of coats. We're debating whether to put an extra coat on the yellow and the red just for lifespan, but today what we hope to do is just get the black edging on, and this sign will look like it's almost done. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, this is probably not the best angle to be looking at the sign because of the sun, but that is all done. Apart from a couple of minor touch-ups, we're pretty happy with how this has come up. It's a shame that this big building here is in the way, but yeah, it's a big bugger. Can't really zoom out on my camera too much, but yeah, as you can see, compared to the other two, it's a good size. So that black went on nice today. Like I said, there's a couple of little minor touch-ups we're going to do. But yeah, it's probably maybe an hour's work. And we'll check over them ones while we're here, make sure they're all sweet, and this site's all but done. Now that this one's done, we're going to head back to Coolamon and work on the next one. So make sure you stay tuned. Hope you like the videos we've been putting out. Hope you like the work we've been putting out. So happy days. Catch up.